Good day, dear chess fans. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And today our lesson is part 2 of the lesson opening traps. And I want to start from this trap in dragon variation of Sicilian defense. e4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4, cx, d4, knight x, d4, knight f6, knight c3, g6, Bishop e3, bishop c7, f3, castling, bishop c4, knight c6, queen d2. Now, main line is bishop d7 for black, but sometimes black can play knight d7 also. After castling, black plays knight b6, bishop d3, knight a5. Many opening traps involve risk, but this trap has almost no risk. And now, the best reply for white is queen d3, preventing knight c4. And after knight b3, it takes b3, a5 with interesting play. But many players have placed bishop a6 and loses one piece after knight bc4 or knight ac4. No big difference after queen g5, black plays e5. Now, if white will take on d8, black has this intermediate move, bishop takes a6 check, and after king b1, king b1, rook takes d8, black has extra piece. And if knight de2, black plays bishop f6, and after queen g3, bishop h4, the white queen is trapped. This trap from two knights defense. Again, after these main moves, knight c3. Here, main line is queen a5, and if knight takes c4, bishop e6, knight e5 castling, knight takes e6, f takes e6, rook takes e6, bishop d6, then bishop g5, rook d8, queen e2 with interesting play. But black can try queen h5 also. And if white plays as usual, as against our queen a5, and then queen e2, this was a mistake. What's the difference if queen stands on a5 and on h5? Now, if queen on h5, black's target is h2 pawn, and there the knight is the only defender. So by pawn sacrifice, black is clearing d4 square, but distracting the knight. Now, of course, white cannot capture with queen, because loses queen after rook 3. And if c takes d3, knight d4 distracting the knight. Of course, cannot capture with knight because checkmate in two moves. And after queen e4, knight takes f3. If queen takes f3, queen h2 check. If king f1, queen h1 check. King e2, bishop e4 threatening to checkmate on e1 square. If queen h3, queen e1 check. King f3, rook f8 with winning attack. And after knight takes f3 check, if white takes with pawn, then queen h2 check. And with winning attack. This game was played in 2000, or Bloodstained Paris is white and the Brenner is black, or Ray Lopez. And after these main moves, black has so many good replies here. Knight a5, Chigorin system, knight b8, prayer system, h6, Smyslov system. Black can play bishop e6 or knight d7 Bulgarian variation. So in this game, Brenner he chose bishop e7, that's variation. d4, rook e8, and now main line is for white, knight bd2, but there is one trap, white captured on e5, and now black should play knight takes e5, because after dx c5, what happens again? White sacrificed his bishop, and after king takes f7, white played queen b3 check. Now, if king f8, white wins after king or knight g5, threatening to checkmate queen f7, and there is knight focus on knight e6 check. So here, the only moves for black, knight d5. White takes, then in the endgame, white has extra pawn and a clear advantage. But in the game, black played king g6, the knight h4 check, king h5, queen f7 check, black played g6, because king takes h4 loses after queen takes g7, threatening to checkmate queen g5. If h6, white plays queen takes h6 check, after knight h5, g3 check, king takes h3, queen takes h5 check, and after bishop h4, queen f5 with checkmate. So in the game, black played g6. Now knight f5. Now white's threat is, if for example black will play knight a5, white sacrifices his queen and distracting the knight. If knight takes h7, then g4 checkmate. So preventing it, black played in the game rook h8. But now white played queen takes f6, eliminating the defender, and the black resigned, because if the bishop takes f6, then g4 checkmate. This game was played in 1999 in Tallinn or in Keras Memorial. It was a woman rapid tournament. Or Yekaterina Kovalevskaya is black or is white, and Dana Reznetsa is black. So back defense, and then on after castling, here black played knight bd7. Of course, better bishop c4 or c6, knight c6, a6, e6, c5, so many good moves. But black played knight bd7, and after e5, now black should play knight e8 with passive but playable position. But black played dx e5, dx e5, then played knight g4. Now white plays e6, black played f takes e6, and then after knight g5. Now, if black will play knight e5, white wins one piece because bishop takes g4, and after queen takes d1, bishop comes back, capturing the queen. So in the game, black played knight g5, and there white has two knights for box in row, and having extra rook, and the black resigned. Dear chess fans, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I hope lesson made good impression on you. Good luck and see you in next lessons.